Hello you, it's Josh here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another tutorial video. Today I'll be showing you how to build some lovely curved walls in Park Tycoon 2, which are lovely and smooth and look very good for buildings, you know. Whether you want to just build them on buildings or just random little walls in your park, it makes them look a lot more interesting than just building something that's boxy. All that sort of stuff, yeah. For example, in 𝗬𝗫𝗁, I use the same sort of technique to build the entrance. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of an easy to medium sort of tutorial, so it's pretty easy for everyone to do, I guess, in a way. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Righty then, people, welcome to the arena place. Now, if you're wondering why there's a slight humming in the background, I've got my fan on next to me because it's 1,000 degrees and I cannot think straight and I've got a migraine. But don't worry about it, people, it's okay. This video was supposed to have come out 3 minutes ago. Anyway, right. So let's see here. This is what we're going to be doing today's episode. We're going to be building these lovely curved walls right here. This one right here is kind of like a more outward sort of wall like this. It's much simpler than the other wall, but you know, it's basically the same sort of technique with a little bit of an extra thingy in it. And then this one over here is a lovely outwards curving wall like this, which you'll be seeing from this side. So yeah, let's get on with it then. So for this first one right here then, what we're going to do for both of these here is we're just going to start with these walls. You can basically use anything you want as long as it's an entire tile wide like this. Whether it's a block, a wall, anything like that, as long as it's a tile wide, it should work like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to set all our things up here. So we want our precision mode to be enabled. We want to be on default, and disabled, I guess. If you, I mean, like, that doesn't really matter anyway. But what we're going to do is just going to place this in like this. Then we're going to click G just to place that in. We're going to go into default here with a 22.5 degree snapping. Now, something to keep in mind is that the higher amount of degrees you have, the smaller your curve will be. So if you want a big curve, you want to be like at 10 degrees. If you want a small curve, you want to be at like 45 degrees. You know, so that's just a general rule of thumb. The higher the amount of degrees, the lower the curve will be, I guess. But the smaller the curve will be is a better way to put that, probably. Anyway, let's get on with this here. So once you've placed this in, you just want to be on default to your amount of degrees, and then like that. We're just going to bring this across like this. Turn it the amount like that. You can turn this as much as you want right here, but as a general rule of thumb, I just normally turn mine by 1. We're going to go like that, go like this, bring it out by 1, bring it like that, bring it like that, bring it out by 1, and as you can see, that is pretty simple. I mean, you can see that with your own eyes. I'm going to turn off the fan now. You can see that with your own eyes there. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is just bring it out by 1, rotate it, bring it out by 1. But like I said, this is the more simple one. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult because we have to make it look a bit more flush. Because if you look at it on this side, for example, because this is the same sort of thing as this one, but if you look at this, you've got these little triangles here. So I'm going to show you how to make it a little bit smoother, basically, here. This is kind of a bit better than this one. I mean, like, you can use this in most places, but to be honest, I normally, especially when I'm building a bigger build, don't really care about these little things. But if you really want to make it a little bit, like, you know, smoother and nicer, this is how. So once again, we're going to start off with a wall right here. We're just going to place that in, and we're just going to do the exact same thing. Bring it out by 1, turn it a bit, bring it out by 1, turn it a bit, bring it out by 1, bring it out by 1 again, turn it, and bring it out by 1 like that. Pretty simple, as you can see right there. Now then, what we want to do, though, is we want to actually get that a little bit more smoother. So we're just going to search right here for a pole. We're just going to scroll across until we find this right here, this circular one right here. And then we're just going to go onto a quarter snapping, place that like that, and there you go. That one's that there is smooth. Now again, you can place this one over here and just place that like that, and that'll be pretty much smooth as well, but we're not going to worry about that right now because we're going to sort out these other ones. Mum, I'm recording a video, go away. We're going to go on to no snapping right here, and we're just going to bring this across and down like this. Now what you want to do is just bring this in so that that is about flush right there, and then that just slightly pokes through like that, so it looks, you know, nice and smooth like that. And then we're just going to do this same thing for this one over here. Just go so it goes straight in like that. That should just go straight in. There you go. And then that'll look all smooth like that, and it'll go around all lovely. So, of course, then you just want to paint all that sort of stuff. and that'll look all great. Oh god, I can't speak. My brain is malfunctioning. Okay, leave me alone. But there you go. You can see that's pretty simple. I mean, that's literally all we have to do right here, to be honest. And like I said, you can use this for anything. You can use this for windows, walls, planters, paths, like, you know, fences, anything that you want to do. It just makes your builds look a little bit more exciting, doesn't it, when it comes down to it? Because, you know, it makes it look a bit more interesting than just having everything square and just, you know, at 45-degree angles. But I mean, that's pretty much everything we're going to do today then, guys, because I mean, you know, there's not really much else to show. Here's the lovely Patreon supporters on screen. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. If you'd like to become a patron, it's literally just £1 a month, and you can, you know, get shout outs at the start and end of every single one of my videos, and as well as that, you get early access to loads of videos. As well as that, you can check out my Discord, you can chat with me, and all my other channels and stuff like that. But except from that, guys, I will see you all in another video. Goodbye!